हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मैं कौशिक सरकार फिर से मैं यूट्यूब चैनल पर आया हूँ। ठीक है, तो मैं फर्स्ट वीडियो आपका डाला था कि जेनेटिक्स का ऊपर एम्स का जो आपका जेनेटिक्स मॉलिकुलर बायोलॉजी एवोल्यूशन का जो पोर्शन है, तो उसमें जो जेनेटिक्स का जो पोर्शन है, वो जेनेटिक्स पोर्शन में मैंने डाला था कि मैंडल्स का फर्स्ट लॉ, ठीक है, प्रिंसिपल ऑफ सेग्रीगेशन। ये वीडियो में मैं डाल रहा हूँ इंडिपेंडेंट प्रिंसिपल ऑफ द इंडिपेंडेंट असॉर्टमेंट्स, मैंडल्स लॉ का। वीडियो को देखिए।
Crosses. From his work with monohybrid crosses involving these traits, Mendel knew that the smooth seed trait is dominant over the wrinkled seed trait, and the yellow seed trait is dominant to the green seed trait. The smooth seed trait can be designated as big S, and the wrinkled seed trait can be designated as little s. Similarly, the dominant yellow seed trait is designated big Y, and the recessive green trait is designated little y. Because these plants are true breeding, they are homozygous for these traits and are designated big S, big Y versus little s, little y. We know that Mendel's factors are genes, and genes occur in pairs on homologous chromosomes in diploid organisms. Therefore, the genotypes of these plants can be depicted on the chromosomes as shown. What will happen when these two plants are mated? Because the plants are homozygous, the haploid gametes have only one possible combination of alleles to receive. When these gametes join, the resulting progeny has only one genotype, heterozygous for both traits, and one phenotype, the dominant smooth and yellow seed traits. Let's consider the gametes the doubly heterozygous F1 plant can produce. 2 alleles for the seed texture trait, big S and little s, and 2 alleles for the seed color trait, big Y and little y. Thus, 4 different combinations of these two genes can be made. If the F1 generation was self-crossed, each parent makes these 4 types of gametes in equal proportions. The resulting combinations of alleles in the F2 generation can be seen using a Punnett square. For example, the top left corner of the square would receive the big S and big Y alleles from both parents, and thus be big S and big Y. The rest of the square can be filled in similarly. Of the 16 possible combinations of gametic fusions, 9 different genotypes are produced. However, due to dominance effects, only 4 phenotypes result in the F2. 9 show both dominant traits, smooth and yellow. 3 show the traits dominant smooth and recessive green. 3 show the traits recessive wrinkled and dominant and green. The 9:3:3:1 phenotypic ratio is seen in dihybrid crosses when the 2 pairs of traits are inherited independently of one another in the production of gametes. From these and similar results, Mendel proposed his second law, the principle of which states that the factors for different traits assume independently. In modern terms, that genes on different chromosomes behave independently in the production of gametes.
थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, मैं अभी वीडियो डाला हूँ और ये वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगेगा। तो वीडियो देखने के बाद आप इसको सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, लेकिन आप कमेंट बॉक्स पे कमेंट कीजिए। ठीक है, गुड नाइट।